How's it guys, welcome back to another episode of the Rod and Reel. Today I'm just going to be explaining a little bit about what I use to fish with and some of the traces and stuff I use down in East London and up here in Margate. So let's get started. Okay, depending on the water conditions and how bad the currents are, I normally go for either 5 or 6 ounce grab like this. They work better with as you can see, there's a swivel on the end. You've got your place for your hook. What I normally like to do, I normally like to bend out my spokes a bit, like this here, as you can see. It's just so it can grip in the sand better. And yeah, this is either, I think it's a 5 ounce. I've got 6 ounces. Normally in East London the sea's a bit rougher than here, so I use up to like a 7 ounce for sliding. I'll show you guys some of my sliding traces now. Okay, so here's one slide trace. It's a single circle hook. As you can see, it's quite big. It's mainly for down here, like in KwaZulu-Natal. As you can see, I'll undo it now for you. It's quite a long trace. It's about 1 meter, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, it's pretty long. It's got a squid skirt on, especially for targeting Zambesis and your big raggies. I only like using a single circle hook. I don't like using like other slide traces with 2 hooks on, just because it's the way I prefer to fish. But you can, I'll show you guys another trace now with a J hook and a circle. And as you can see, there is your slide. It's about a 1/4 ounce slide. It's a non-turn slide clip. As you can see, I've got quite a few here, just different kinds. And okay, what a mess up in here because I haven't sorted it out yet. It's a throw trace, which is pretty long. As you can see, this is for like your other sharks, normally for fishing at night. It's a bit shorter trace. It's probably, okay, well, it's about 1 meter as well. Got a J hook on squid skirt, but it's a glow squid skirt, so it's for like your other sharks. As you can see, I've tied it on there with the swivel, but it's a barrel swivel, it's not the power swivel, which I don't really like using. And I'll see if I can find the other trace for you now. And yeah, I've got, I don't know why I made this one as a throw trace, but it's the double hook shark trace. If I can get it undone. It's terrible when you tie them up and then you can't get them undone. So let me just try and get it out. Oh my god, I'm not having luck at all with this thing. There you go. As you can see, I've got the eco claw at the top that goes through, like if you've got a big bonnie or even a small mackerel, then your J hook goes through the bottom. And there's a squid skirt. This one's a bit shorter. As you can see, I've got the power swivel on there. They're much better than your barrel swivels. They don't pull out as easily. And yeah, this is for like your small raggies, your black tips, like mainly your smaller sharks, or even your skates. That's what you're looking for. Okay, moving on. I'm going to show you guys the traces I use for cob down in the Eastern Cape. So I fish with the Kingfisher leader line. It's the 1 mil. It's pretty heavy, but that's for the cob down there, and they get big. I mean, I use it as a leader as well for when I'm fishing for sharks, because it works amazingly for all around purposes, making traces, leaders, everything. So yeah, here you go. I don't know where this end is.
Do you need help?
Oh, there we go, got it. Putting it wrong in. So I'll take out about a meter of line, add a bit more on because you're going to be tying it to your swivel and your hook. So yes, it's nice to have scissors in your tackle box when you're down there, because it just makes it easier to make traces if things haven't made already. So what I do is take about a meter plus minus. I'll use the Boss Octopus Daiichi. It's only, most of the time, only hooks I use, because I've used the mustard before and I've noticed that they've bent when I've caught white steenbras. So yeah, here we go. Take it, the knot I use is the figure of 8. I'm sure I've showed you guys there before how it goes in one of my other videos. So I'm going to take it, put it through the front of the hook, turn it around my finger once. We can even make a loop, it's easier. Another one, what you do is you take it and stick it through the end. And what you're going to do is you can pull it up, so it makes almost like an infinity sign, but it looks like an 8. And what you do is you pull it a bit tighter. You wet it, and what you do is you pull it down slowly. Take it. You pull it as tight as you can onto the hook. See if I've got any pliers here. Yeah, I prefer using pliers than scissors, because the scissors aren't sharp, they won't cut through thick leader. So prefer using the pliers, and you can get pliers pretty cheap at any hardware store. It's better buying them at a hardware store than at your local tackle shop. So there it is so far. And then because we fish for cob at night, we like to do, we like to say your glow beads. They're probably you get different kinds. You get these hard ones, and then you should have a smaller soft one. You get these soft rubber ones, which it's all really preference, and up to you which ones you want to use. I'll show you guys how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first big one, as you can see. I'll get it in here. When it decides to go in. Slide it all the way down to the bottom. Take the second one. Just cut this off here, make it easier. And slide it down to the bottom. Just so you can use 2 or 3. I normally use like 3, just because it makes it better when you're fishing for crop, because you're using so you're using, moving on. As you can see, the weather is pretty shit outside. That's the reason we're not fishing today, and yeah, this whole week, so that's why we haven't uploaded another spinning or fishing video. So yeah, so that's the reason I haven't made another fishing video. So I just did like a tackle talk. We're going to be moving on to spinning now. So yeah, you see, I got a pretty big box. It's got most of my ice creams in it. I'll explain it. I'll take some of them out now and show you guys. It's got stick baits, hoppers, spoons for shad as well. As you can see, I've got the Redheads. It's a 3-ounce GT ice cream with this on, with the power swivel. It's mainly for your carb, depending where you're going. It's spinnery is 3 ounce. As you can see, I've got the banana yellow. It's for mainly Garrick, and it works especially well in Transkei and all the way up the Wild Coast. And I've got my rooster popper. As you can see, it's not. You can use it on the boat and off the shore. It's almost like it looks like a mullet. So fishing the surf with it's pretty fun for most of your game fish that sit in the shore. And yeah, your carp tend to love it as well if you're lucky. And your Garrick, always guaranteed to catch Garrick on these. Let's use another one. It's the Redhead. I've changed the trebles. As you can see, I haven't changed it to singles because the trebles tend to do more damage if you don't hook the fish properly. That's why I've changed these to single J hooks, and on the ends power swivel, which I need to take off because what happens is it makes bubbles and the popper doesn't work properly. So it's better to tie your leader straight onto the popper. And then it's the Sid Sick Bait, the Redheads. I was lucky enough that I didn't have to pay for it. My fiance bought them for me, which is amazing. Saves me so much money to buy more fishing stuff anyway. As you can see, it's the Sid's stick baits from Basil Manning down here in Durban. You can go get yourself some, or you should find them at any local tackle shop. You probably get them cheaper from Basil Manning. Yeah, they work great for your Garrick as well. And then because it's the Redhead, your carp tend to go for them as well. I'll show you a small one that I've got. As you can see, there's another one. It's got single. It's all, well, most of the ones that I get from Basil Manning, they all have single hooks on because they're just how they make them. And then you've got your Flow GT ice cream. Shad love these as well. And yeah, as you can see, I've got all of the spoons here, especially when shad season comes around. As you can see, that most of them are the same. And then I've got this one here as well. It all depends on what the shad are feeding on. That's why you've got to chop and change, and that's why you have a few different ones in your tackle box. As you can see, I've got soft plastic, which is pretty wrecked, and I need to get myself new ones from fishing with them. And then use it for fishing in estuaries, which is nice. Most of your fish that are in the rivers go after these, but I mean they're like really light, so it's better to troll them behind the boat, because throwing them you won't get much distance. So it's better to just drag them behind the boat, and you'll get wing knots in your brain if you try and throw them because they're too light. And moving on to my spoons now. So some of them, as you can see, you get all your different colors. I've made all my hooks with these types of rigging. All depends on the color of the water and what type of spoon you use. These are fast action spoons. They're 45 grams. As you can see, they've also got low spoons, and then you've got your small bullet spoons like these here. These are all from Basil Manning. I won't fish with any other spoons besides the ones from Iron Candy. Yeah, it's just there's different kinds. They're all about 45 grams plus minus. And another thing is to have a decent pair of gloves with you if you're spinning, or even a finger sock from Assassin. They make amazing finger socks for spinning and for rock and surf, for your big rods and stuff. Because you're throwing with braid, you'll always cut your finger. I should have one of my gloves here. As you can see, I use the Muddy Fox gloves. It's just they aren't really for fishing, but I mean, they work just as well as normal fishing gloves.
If they sink like bait.
And they've got padding, so when you're grabbing a fish, like with their dorsal spines, they won't go into your hand. It's pretty padded, and yeah, I've got tape around it because I've had it thrown with them. That's why I just wrap tape around the finger. I've got my other one somewhere around here, but I don't know where it is. And I think that's about it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Guys, next video I'll explain to you my rock and surf setup, what line I use, what backing. And yeah, if you guys could please like and subscribe to my channel, The Rod and Reel, it would be much appreciated.
What you gonna do?